What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Hope you're all doing well today. Now this might be the first time on the channel where I've like revisited the same track that I've done before. I say it's the same track, it is the same track for the most part. This is Racine by Racine MX. Now this track was, oh my god, hang on, yeah, I've just realised what I'm doing wrong. I'm leaning into the corners, I've been playing too much track they are. Let me remember to wait the outside peg, and I'm going to go into first person as soon as we get up to the top of this hill. He's changed the track ever so slightly. So previously this was an incredibly difficult track. It's got some absolutely huge jumps, which I'm sure will still be just as difficult as always. However, what I have read on the MXB mods page, he's mellowed things out a little bit. So got rid of some of the bumps and the ruts that people would usually struggle with. And in his words, not mine, if you still struggle on this track, then just get round in general. He said it is a skill issue. So that's not coming from me, that is completely from him. So please go and complain to him if you're having trouble on this track. I am a bit of a Hurren fanboy, if I'm honest. I cannot think of one thing he's released that I dislike. I've done this track, I can't remember how long ago it was. I want to say it was still pretty early stages of the YouTube channel as a whole, if I'm honest. I do remember recording it for the first time, and it would be interesting actually to go back and just compare. You see, this whole section here, it used to be kind of like 4 or 5 ruts wide, kind of going from left to right, just getting a rut and pick it and try and pick your way through. But yeah, it looks like he's really mellowed things out a bit. I'm not sure the reason as to why he's gone and done this. It seemed to just really come out of the blue. I'm not sure if anyone was asking for it by any means. Maybe he kind of looked back on it and wanted to change it a little bit. That jump there used to send you to the moon, and you used to fall out of orbit. So that one definitely been made more shallow, more mellow. Still got some bumps into here. What's this section like? This one was very hit and miss. So it's just double. Can I send this to this downside? Yeah, okay, I think I want to hit the right-hand side over that next lap, actually. So I can just jump. I haven't got to be jumping into the corner. I can just do the normal double and then hit the corner as normal. Can step out of this. Oh, that's different. Oh, I hope. Unless just to make myself look stupid. I thought I'd hop on the Fantic today, just to mix things up a little bit. I don't know how many videos I've done on the Fantic 450 at this point. I don't want to... I'm at the point now where we've got a kind of schedule in terms of the aerial motocross, like outdoors championship on MX bikes. It's going to be AMA replica tracks, so we're going to obviously it's going to be like Fox Raceway, Red Bard, all those tracks, which is really good. But part of me is a little bit sad that it won't be GP replicas, but maybe that will come one day as well. But it'll be nice just to compare as well, really, the quality of tracks from MX bikes over to Sim, because I know Sim are going to be doing the AMA replicas as well. And again, we're still waiting on news at the point of recording this. So I'm recording this on, what's the date today? It is Thursday the 26th, so it might actually be the day just before this goes live. And I've still not seen or heard anything about the RF kind of championships. Now, I was told that the RFGPs were meant to start on Monday the 23rd. However, that never really came to light, and I've not seen any news about it. I'm not sure if they're just delayed in tracks or what. I know usually that they like to do the racing like the week of, like before the real life event. So yeah, not too sure what's going on there. But on the aerial side of things, it's going to be the first round is on the 9th of June. So I will be trying to make myself available for that. Still undecided yet on how exactly I want to present it to you guys. I think I'm going to do what I suggested of just kind of record the motos, and then obviously for EU I can talk in the moment. That's absolutely fine, no problem. Then if I do any NA races as well, I'll probably just go back after the fact and talk over it. I think for like my schedule and stuff, that works best for me, and hopefully you guys will really enjoy that as well. Get inside that rut. Oh, I can only roll that. Can I double this afterwards? Oh, it's a little bit sketchy. Not okay, okie dokie, not too easy. My FFE feels really high, and I'm pretty sure I'm on my normal 110. I'm not sure if maybe it's the Fantic front fender. I'm very against this front fender. I do not think it looks good whatsoever. You guys, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I keep crashing. You guys will have to let me know what you think in regards to this front fender as well. I don't know if I've spoken to many people that actually like the look of the Fantic. It's very nice that it's a different bike and we've kind of got more choice, although it's the same dyno as a Yamaha. Like it's the same in every way other than appearance. And if you had to line up the two side by side, I'd probably choose the Yami every day of the week if I'm honest. It just looks so much nicer. I've been doing a little bit, not much. When I say little bit, I do mean a little bit of testing for the MX season, and I've hopped on the Yamaha every now and then, and even with a stock suspension, it feels like it handles bumps a lot better than the Husky does. And obviously I've played with like Reese and Steez and all that, and they've tried out my suspension on the Husky, and I mean Reese has said he has no idea how I get the Husky round a motocross track, an outdoors track, because apparently it's really bad at bumps. So I have no idea what I'm going to do. Part of me wants to kind of stick to the Husky because it's what I know, but at the same time, am I limiting myself? Is it the best bike for the job? So now that we've actually got a start date for the outdoors, I might do a little bit more testing and just see where I end up. I don't think there's any harm in switching a little bit, and then worst case scenario, if I'm maybe not enjoying the other bikes or just kind of lacking speed compared to where I am on the Husky, maybe then that's the point where I go, you know what, let's cut the losses here, go back to the Husky, ride it because I know what I'm doing, and that's that. I need to download Chicken released our bikes and gear. I think I'm still doing like a Mutt Creation / Aerial like mashup collaboration, if that makes sense. So I've got Mutt Creation bikes, and I believe Stone Rider's sorting out aerial gear for me. Although I do need to double check with him on that, because if not, that's a bit awkward. I don't think I have any gear. But I did ask to have both a Yamaha and a Husky in that pack. So I mean, I can chop and change as I wish. We'll see how that goes. I've got all of my sim gear sorted now as well. So to everyone that messages me saying, I've seen that you've just run in like stock gear in your last sim video, do you want anything? I'm okay now. I've got stuff sorted. I am on a team, so it's all good stuff. I really like it as well. It's I've got that FXR gear, the cotton candy gear, which I personally really like. Usually pink doesn't really do it for me, but yeah, that cotton candy colorway, there's something about it, you know. It hits different. I really liked when like the club MX boys wearing it IRL. I think I don't know what it is. It might just be where it contrasts with the blue so nicely, a little bit of white in there. I'm not an artist by any means, but there's certain colours that just, they work well together, don't they? I mean, when you kind of scroll through bike designs, and if you ever do see like pink on any bikes, well, we're talking outsider gear here. There does tend to be some white and some blue involved, and you always get those combos that work well, like black and yellow, for example. I'm trying to think of some other ones. What else goes well? I know red and white usually works quite well together. I'm sure you guys can think of something, but it's one of them. I'm really happy with it, and I don't know if anybody else gets this as well. Obviously, I know it is 100% placebo because they're all cosmetic changes. There's absolutely nothing to do with how the bike handles or anything. Do you find that certain like bike models, or like let's say for example something as silly as having handguards versus not having handguards on your bike, makes you feel like you can go faster or not? Not so much in bikes. I feel like bikes for the most part, the models don't bother me too much. However, on sim, for some reason, if my bike has handguards on, I feel so bad. I feel so slow. I don't know what it is. I can't get a flow going. Bear in mind I play third person as well, so really the handguards aren't even on my screen that much. It's only a case of like I can barely see them sticking out past my rider. It's not like I'm in first person like I am on bikes and they're just on my screen constantly. And I don't know what it is. I suppose it's one of them weird things. I remember back in the day, I can't remember what team it was I was on. It might have been VPC, but we had Valtteri Tiainen was on my team back then. Don't think he still plays the game at all, but a very fast man indeed. And he had it where he had to have like fat bars, otherwise he couldn't go fast. And obviously he's a first person rider, so that's completely acceptable. Yes, it's what you see all the time. You kind of need to be comfortable and all that, but it's just weird, people's little like nuances, isn't it, and what they do and don't like. I feel like I'm not doing this track justice by any means. I won't lie to you, I am incredibly tired. I've had a stressful couple of days, to say the least. I did want to kind of pre-warn as well. I know not a whole lot of people get to this point in the video. I think my average watch time at the moment is something like 4 minutes or so. So to those of you very dedicated people that maybe you've just stuck me on whilst you're eating breakfast or having your morning coffee, or maybe you're sat on the toilet looking at your phone right now, who knows, but if you have made it this far, I might be absent for the next couple of days, just because I'm going to be like away from home until I think like Tuesday night. So maybe Wednesday or Thursday next week at the earliest is when you might get another video for me. Now, I am here tomorrow. I'm leaving about midday tomorrow, so if I get up early enough, I'm going to see if I can record like 1 or 2 videos just to get me to a certain point. But it's weird, you know. I wanted to do a video every day this year and just see how it goes, but you know, sometimes life does get in the way. Duty calls, I'm needed elsewhere. Not going to disclose too much in the way of why. It's just family related, you know. It happens every now and then. But in case anybody wonders where I am, because I know last time, kind of like last year, where I skipped a couple of days on video wise, people always ask like, where are you, where's the latest video and such, and I feel like there's this ongoing pressure to deliver on YouTube, which is something that I think people that don't make videos will never truly understand, because I didn't get it. You know, there's you look at it now and then, and that, like, take the YouTubers that do it as a full-time job, for example. Obviously, that's not me. I do this as like a secondary job, just a secondary income whilst I'm in the process of looking to save for like my own place to live and just other things. But the YouTubers that do this every single day and rely on their revenue as their main source of income, I do feel for them. It's got to be an incredibly stressful thing to do, just like watching the numbers every single day, especially if you go through like a patch of less views, because I know that's happened to me every now and then. You go through a period where even if you have video ideas that you think are going to do really, really well, they just don't for some reason, and it's kind of like, oh well, what do I do now? I'm screwed. In my situation, not so bad, because obviously I've got my normal 9-to-5 day job to rely on. But yeah, for the people who do this every single day and rely on that revenue, I imagine that it'd be very stressful, which again is it's another reason why I'm not doing this full time. I think the last 2 months or so I would have been able to do it as a full-time thing. However, it's just not the security there, and especially in a community this small as well. I think didn't choose the best like community or genre, should I say, genre of game to really get invested and start a channel on, because it's very limited. There's only so many there's only so many people about, but you know what, I'm enjoying it nonetheless. I think that's going to do it for me for this video. I just want to say thank you again to Hurren for going out of his way and giving us I mean, whilst it is the same track in most regards, it is still an updated version, and I guess it's a bit more kind of newbie friendly, even though I don't think I've been doing it much justice right now. I'm very tired. I've not played this game in, oh God, how long's it been? What's the day? I've not played since Sunday night when I done that 125 elimination race, and it is Thursday night right now. So it's been a couple of days. Been playing other games, so my muscle memory's a bit all over the place. But you know what? Shit happens. We're fine. We keep moving. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please do drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Have a lovely rest of the day, whatever it is you're up to, and until I catch you in the next video. Peace.
I'm working hard, I'm sacrificing my life, I'm sacrificing my mind, I'm sacrificing my sanity, but most importantly, I'm sacrificing my time. Boy, I feel fine, I feel like I am a king. Honestly, I can't complain, even with faith that's the size of a grain of some salt, I will still move a mountain and do what I want.